Good morning, Dragons. Happy day 7 of digital learning. Today we are going to be going over area and how to find missing side links. In this video, I'm going to go over these 4 problems, so go ahead and pause the video. And if you want to copy them in your math journal, you can go ahead and copy them. So the first thing I noticed with number 1 is it's asking me to find the area. And that's what we've been working on for this past week, and we learned back in 3rd grade that area was length times width. So it's a multiplication problem. We use it now in 4th grade when we use area model. So when I'm using area model or trying to find the area, I'm measuring the inside of the shape. I'm using square units, so whatever the unit is, it's squared. And that's something that we always need to keep in mind. This isn't what we use for perimeter, but just area. Square units is area. I know this problem, the total area or the measurement inside this shape is 20 square yards. And so I know the total is equal to 20. I'm given the length, so I know the length is 10 yards. And I have to figure out what the width is, so I'm representing that with a question mark. So I need to figure out 10 times what is 20, and I know from a familiar fact that 10 times 2 is 20. So I know that the question mark or the width is 2. In this case, it's just 2 yards because I'm figuring out the width. I'm not figuring out the area. The area is already given to me, so I don't have to write square units. Go ahead and pause the video if you need to copy this in your journal and try number 2. So for this problem, I'm still using area, but I'm trying to find the width. And so I know my total area is 28 square yards, so I'm going to be using the formula still, length times width. So I have 7 times what is 28. I can use the inverse operation of division to help me solve. 28 divided by what is 7? Well, I know 7 times 4 is 28. You could use repeated addition if you want. So I know that my variable, or the question mark, is equal to 4 because 7 times 4 is 28. 7 times 4 is equal to 28. You could have used repeated addition or a number line. So I know this is going to be 48 yards. Go ahead and pause the video so you can copy down number 3 and solve it on your own. I'm still using area, so I'm going to use the formula of length times width. I know the total area is 88 square meters, but I'm missing the length. So I have to figure out this time what the length is equal to. I know area, again, is length times width, and I'm given the width. So my total area is 88 square meters times, I don't know the length, but I'm going to multiply that by 8. So I can use an inverse operation. Again, an inverse is an operation that we can do or use to undo what we've done with the previous problem. So multiplication is the inverse of division because multiplication can undo division and division can undo multiplication. So I'm asking myself, 88 divided by 8 is what? And I know that the question mark is going to be equal to 11 because 8 times 11 is 88. So I have 11 meters. The reason, again, this isn't squared is because we are finding the length. We aren't finding the total area. The total area is already given to us. So go ahead and pause the video and try to solve number 4 on your own. Number 4, I'm given the length, but I'm trying to find the width. I'm also given the total area. Again, we know area is length times width. I'm going to say it over and over again because that's something we need to understand, that we're measuring the inside of the shape. And we know the total measurement of the inside of the shape is 24 square inches. So I have to figure out what my width is. 8 times what is 24? I can use again an inverse operation of 24 divided by 8 is equal to what? And I know that that's 3. So I could have done 8 plus 8 plus 8, and I'm repeated addition using it 3 times. So I know that 3 times 8 is 24. So here I noticed that the problem said 24 square yards, but when I look at the model, it says squared inches. So I know that my width is going to be 3 inches, not yards. So now you're going to go ahead and pause the video, and you are solving these next 4 problems, number 5, number 6, number 7, and number 8. Go ahead and solve these problems on your own, and when you're done, I'm going to have the answer key below. Alright, if you're unpausing the video, it's because you solved it, so good job pushing through those problems. For number 5, I got 6 centimeters. Number 6, I got 8 centimeters. Number 7, I got 6 yards. And number 8, I got 12 feet. Remember, we're not doing squared units here because we're finding the length or the width. Alright, y'all go ahead and do BB9 as the second part of your assignment. Try to get an 85 or higher, but don't spend more than 20 minutes on it. If you're still struggling, that's something that we can work on in small group together. Please email me if you have any questions, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye, Dragons.